Right, so we'll get the remontada going. What did I tell you about these Dons? These are Dons! These are Fulham. I told you about them when they beat Leicester 2-1 at the King Power Stadium. I said these guys mean business. I even said it when they got spanked by Arsenal at Craven Cottage on the opening day. These guys, if they get going, they are to be reckoned with in this Premier League. And obviously, no, they're not going to be a mid-table club, but they will stay up. Mark my words. I said it a few weeks ago. I say it again. Fulham will be a Premier League side next season. And look, these guys, these are my Dons. And look, I'm going to be honest. Chelsea have been, are, always will be my only love in football, but I get there's a rivalry between Fulham and Chelsea, but these are my Dons. Fulham, I told you about them from day one. You go through their team, Ademola Lookman on the wing, I mean, a true baller. He's in Saucy Ballers FC, and that is an absolute fact. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on loan from Chelsea, I know all about him. On his day, he's an absolute baller. What else they got? Anthony Robinson down left back, I mean, the absolute sauce of him down the left-hand side. Zambo Anguissa in midfield, an absolute warrior, a machine in midfield, yeah? Fulham, they're just great. Areola in goal on loan from PSG, absolutely top quality goal. A World Cup winner. And yeah, to be honest, they fully deserved their draw, Fulham. I mean, we were 10 minutes away from seeing Fulham defeat the mighty Liverpool. I mean, I was just going to say, I thought when Salah equalised with the penalty, I thought Liverpool were going to come ahead and we're going to win this game, and I was just going to title this video, we cannot beat these guys. I mean, Liverpool, with all the injuries and all the turmoil they have, I mean, we just got confirmed that Diogo Jota is out for up to 2 months from now, and I was just saying, with all these injuries, all this stuff happening around Liverpool, and they're still managing to get through these games, but Fulham held out well, and Scott Parker, generational English manager, but no, I'm obviously going to be serious, but Scott Parker is a very, very good and upcoming manager. I mean, you see him when Fulham were 1-0 up, 15 minutes to go against the champions of England, probably the best team, not probably, the best team in England at this moment in time. And he's taken off a midfielder in Loftus-Cheek, bring on Kamara as a striker to kill off the game. I mean, that is exactly what you want and exactly what you wouldn't expect from a team in the relegation battle. From minute 0 to minute 90, they gave it absolutely everything they have, and even with the first 5 to 10 minutes before the goal actually happened, they were on top. Alisson literally kept Liverpool in the game, in my opinion. I mean, it was clear to see. Ivan Cavallero missing like 2 or 3 chances. Now, he's an exception to this one, right? Because Ivan Cavallero is not one I rate, but in fairness to him, he does run his socks off, but you need to be putting them away, man. He missed like 2 or 3 really, really good opportunities in the first half. But yeah, around the 25th minute mark, Bobby decordova-reid, my saucy Jamaican man. What an absolutely incredible strike from him. You know what? I'm sweating right now in this room because Fulham, they're such saucy ballers. It's hot flames. So I'm going to open this window, right? I may just be, over-exaggerating here, but I told you a lot about this Fulham team, and they just will stay up. They're just incredible. But yeah, now on to obviously Liverpool, because of course, as it says, neutral fans' reaction in the title. It's not really neutral, as you can tell so far, because of course, I'm always going to go for the underdogs, particularly when the fact that I'm a Chelsea fan and Liverpool are in a title race, with a so-called title race anyway. So I'm going to get into Liverpool. Obviously, I think Fulham were absolutely incredible throughout, and I thought they absolutely dominated the first half, but Liverpool did have some chances here and there. I thought Liverpool really came back to their own in the second half. I actually thought Curtis Jones looked really, really bright, and I think he's definitely one that's going to get a lot more minutes for Liverpool this season, because I think he's actually doing really well for Liverpool so far. One thing that really surprised me with Klopp, now I'm not sure if it was, injury precaution or anything like that, but I don't understand the substitute at half time to bring on Minamino for Joe Mata, because it literally left them with actually no natural centre backs on the pitch. Fabinho literally back there by himself. Now obviously it did pay off because they actually won the second half 1-0, but in my opinion Minamino is just, he's not good enough for Liverpool whatsoever. I think everyone pretty much knows that at this stage. I mean, he works hard, but that's really about it. He has no real technical ability. He's barely scored any goals, barely got any goal contributions whatsoever, so it kind of surprised me the fact that he came on for Mata at half time. But who am I to talk? I mean, I'm arguing here against the best manager in the planet in Jurgen Klopp, so what do I know? But yeah, as I said, Fulham were just 10 minutes away, just 10 singular minutes, obviously plus injury time, away from beating Liverpool at home in front of 2,000 Fulham fans, who I have to say were very, very good in, bringing the atmosphere to Liverpool today, and I thought they did very well, and one of the main reasons why Fulham were so good today. But then of course Mohamed Salah scores a penalty with 10 minutes to go. Areola actually did really well to read the penalty and got a firm hand on it, but just too much power from Salah, who really is just a very good penalty taker, and have to be honest, it really was a penalty, obviously a handball from Kamara, so no complaints there whatsoever. But yeah, man, I mean, after a Premier League day yesterday that just completely disappointed, not only because I'm a Chelsea fan and we lost to Everton, but it was so dead yesterday, the Premier League. Today has really livened up, because I did predict that Southampton would beat Sheffield United 3-0. I also predicted that Palace and Spurs would draw 1-1, and what limbs in that game, really, with the Palace fans turning up and just making it an electric atmosphere. And in this game as well for Fulham and Liverpool, another brilliant game, and all to be ruined by Arsenal and Burnley between two Brexit managers later on. But no, I'm not going to try and trigger Arsenal fans in this video, because I will be doing another video like this if Arsenal somehow don't beat Burnley later on. But yeah, if you actually look at the table, not much changes in terms of the title race from last week that happens this week. Now obviously Chelsea are now a point behind Spurs and Liverpool more than they were last week, because Chelsea did lose and Spurs and Liverpool did draw. But Southampton are actually up to third now and only, I think, 2 points off the top, which is just absolutely amazing. I told you guys about Hasenhüttl as well, even though it's pretty much common knowledge how good he's doing there. But yeah, the Premier League's really looking good with the introduction of 2,000 fans to most stadiums, and I think it's absolutely important we get 2,000 fans into each Premier League ground from now on, because it just makes the Premier League a lot better, and overall it just makes the games a lot more entertaining, particularly with the atmosphere in the ground. So yeah, hopefully we can get every stadium having 2,000 fans then. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're going to end this video. I think that's all I have to say raving about this Fulham team. I mean, you can probably tell at this stage, I'm a bit of a fan of this Fulham team under Scott Parker. I think I've made that pretty much known. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. 15 likes will be massively appreciated as per usual. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we are looking to hit, I was going to say 15 subscribers. We're looking to hit 800 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. And so believe it or not, it actually costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe, and it makes my day. So a win-win situation, as I usually say. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. See ya.